Today we're going to take a look at the comparison sort algorithm challenge from Topcoder. Now, comparison sort is a classification of sorts. It's not really a specific sorting algorithm. In fact, comparison sort can be represented by any of the popular comparison sorts, such as quicksort, heap sort, shell sort, merge sort, etc. So what we're going to do in today's comparison sort is we're just going to take an implementation of quicksort and use that as our comparison sort method. Again, comparison sort is an overarching sorting method. It's not a specific it's not a specific sorting algorithm itself. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement a variation of quicksort, and when I do this, we're going to see how comparison sort can be used to make this work. Now, one of the great things about comparison sort is that because of its implementation, that you're comparing values with one another to place them in sorted order. What we can do with a comparison sort is we can choose to sort something either from an increasing sort or an ascending sorting order or a descending sorting order, usually by changing only one sign in the entire sorting method. So again, today I'm going to take a look at comparison sort, but I'm going to use an implementation of quicksort to show you how this works. All right, so again, the quicksort algorithm is very simple. It takes in an array, and if the array is empty, it returns the empty array. So it doesn't have anything to sort there. And typically, if the array is of size 1, it will also just return that array of one item. But what it does is it creates a pivot point in the array itself. And it does this, or this implementation does this, by choosing a random value from the array, and it removes that value from the array. Then it compares that value or compares the remaining values in the array with that pivot value. And if it's greater than the pivot value, it will shift it to one partition of the array. And if it's less than that pivot value, it will position or partition it to the other partition. And from there, it will just do that recursively until the smallest item in the left and right arrays are in sorted order, or basically we're down to one item in each of those arrays, which makes it in sorted order. Then we return those values as an array with the recursion comparison sort to the left. All the unit or atomic elements are sorted on the left. The pivot is re-added to the middle because that's where we drew the pivot from, and then the right comparisons are also in sorted order using the recursion comparison sort. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at just that comparison sort right now. So again, what I do, I create a test block. It's 10 random numbers between -1000 and +1000, and it shuffles them and then runs the method on it. So as you can see, we have a random series of numbers from -1000 to +1000, and I have this sorted currently in ascending order from -973 to +720. Now, as I said, with a comparison sort, it's very easy to change how I'm sorting it, either ascending or descending, simply by changing one sign. And so if we run this again, now we have our comparison sort running in descending order across the spectrum. Now, of course, this won't pass the RSpec that we've been given, so we've got to make sure that we do it in ascending order. And then we can see how it works from there. So let's go ahead and run the RSpec, just the test file. So bundle exec RSpec. We are going to the spec folder, and it's comparison sort spec.rb. As we can see, we have 7 tests There are 0 failures, and here's the list of items that were tested. All right, so if there are any questions about comparison sort, please go ahead and post them in the forum, and I will answer them as soon as possible. Again, comparison sort is an overarching sorting group, and I could have just as well used bubble sort here, or merge sort, or insertion sort, because again, we're just comparing values using that that sign greater than, equal to, or less than. So again, if there are any questions about comparison sort, go ahead and post them in the forum, and I will answer them as I can. Thank you.